Good morning, good afternoon. Hope y'all are having a good day. It's Happy Friday, and we're going to continue to work on our essays today. So I'm glad you're here. Today is September 4th, 2020, and we will focus on author's craft to continue to revise and edit our essays. I will use my imagination to add commentary, personification, similes, and other literary devices and figurative language to make my essay better and more enjoyable to read. Our final question, it's our discussion question. How can you make the process of revision more enjoyable? And really asking for advice for people who struggle with writing, who don't like writing. How can they make this process easier and better and more fun? Um, Answer on our discussion question. And for those of us who were not in class today, answering on the discussion question means you will get counted as attendant. So this can be your attendance for today. Go in, answer this question, give some advice to some people that are struggling. Instead of our regular affirmations, we're going to switch to writing affirmations because having a good attitude makes such a difference in our writing and our abilities. So I want you to say our writing affirmations with us. How do you feel about writing? I love writing. It's so much fun. And how do you feel about revising? It's so cool. I love making my writing better. Very cool. Thank you very much. So we're going to go back to Schoology and week of 831. And Wednesday's work is where our rough draft is. And you can click on the rough draft writing and continue to work on it. If you haven't started it yet, you can still start it. Click on it, open it up, and get started writing about what it means to be an American to you. You can look at the essay reference to give yourself an understanding of how Carvajal does writing. And you just answer the questions one at a time. Thinking about the topic, what does it mean to be American? Or what does it mean being American? What do you think? What does it mean to be American? Just write down your opinion on your essay doc. Why is that important? Or why is that a big deal? It's important because, and you tell us, that's your thesis, right? Then you're going to get to your body paragraph. Who or what's a good example and how, and give us details about somebody you know or somebody famous. Connect, how is your example showing your opinion is true? And then close, give your final advice or wisdom on the topic, your call to action. So once you get all that done, woohoo, you have your rough draft. But no need to turn it in because we're going to continue to work on it. If we go out of Wednesday's work and into Thursday's work, here's our revisions. And you just go through step by step and revise. And if you want to know all of the parts, you can switch back to Thursday's video. I'm not going to read them over again, but these are all in Thursday's video too. I spend more time with this. So you're going to go back and continue to edit. What I find is a good example is the reading that we read on Tuesday. And so many people gave positive comments on this, talking about how it was so good and you felt like you were right there with her and you could see what she was thinking. Well, you want to notice all the great figurative language she used. A billion thoughts raced through my brain. Well, did a billion thoughts really race through her brain? No, of course not. She was using figurative language to give you that idea of her being stressed and kind of in a rush. And look at that. The wooden hangers shuffled back and forth in the cramped hotel closet. She personified those hangers. Were the wooden hangers getting up and moving around by themselves? No, of course not. She was using figurative language. I didn't want to seem like a tryhard. I also didn't want to be seen like a slob. It was my first day of school. Now she gives us this great commentary that shows us what she's thinking and why she's thinking that way. More commentary about what she did, and then look at the description in the revisions. I definitely want you to add a description of a person and a description of a place. Well, she doesn't quite do that, right? But she does give a pretty strong description of the dress. She got it from Target and all the comments about that. So these are the kind of things that make a difference, that make your writing clear and make people want to read it. So go through, go back, go through the revisions, You can open this up. This was in Tuesday's work, and look what she did, and see if you want to copy or do some similar things that she did in her writing to make your writing better. So you want to get it done as possible. We're off until Tuesday, so I won't see you on Monday. But Tuesday, we're going to give us our final revision things to do, and then we should turn it in either Wednesday or Thursday. Some of us are also missing the work previous to that, the first impression, the work that was connected with this. So if you haven't done that, be sure and go back to Tuesday's work and get that turned in as well. That's all I have for today. Hope you're having a great day and a great weekend. And remember, you are smart, confident, and successful. And the more you do what's right, no matter how you feel, the stronger you become, the better off you'll be. If you have any questions, please message me. And I hope you have a great weekend and get lots of rest. Take care. Bye bye, everybody.